Today, let's dive into the legendary figures of Chinese mythology. These stories are the widely told versions. First up is the Great Pangu. Legend has it that before the universe was born, it was like an egg with a giant named Pangu sleeping inside for 18,000 years. One day, he woke up, found everything pitch black, and decided to split the chaos with his axe, creating the sky and the earth. Pangu himself became part of the world. His breath turned into the wind and clouds, his voice into thunder, his left eye into the sun, his right eye into the moon, his blood into rivers, his bones into mountains, and his skin and hair into plants. Pangu was the ultimate eco-warrior, using his body to create the world. Next, we have Nuwa, the goddess who was a master of DIY. She molded humans from clay. The first ones she made by hand turned into rich people, but when she got tired, she flung mud droplets, which became poor people. This story tells us that hard work and creativity can change our destiny. Nuwa's brother, Fushi, was another big deal. He was part human, part snake, and is said to have created dragons and invented the 8 trigrams, explaining the universe's yin and yang. Fushi teaches us to balance opposites and think critically. Then there's Youchao, the ancient architect. He taught people to build wooden houses and trees to stay safe from wild animals. Youchao shows us that having a safe home is the foundation of a stable life. Siren, the fire expert, taught people how to make fire by drilling wood. Before that, people ate raw meat, which was gross and unhealthy. Siren discovered that cooked food was tastier and better for you. His story highlights the importance of innovation and intelligence. Next, we have Shen-nong, born with horns on his head. He taught people agriculture and bravely tasted hundreds of herbs to find out which ones could cure illnesses, laying the foundation for Chinese medicine. Shen-nong's wisdom is all about empathy and understanding. These 3 figures are so important that later generations called them the 3 sovereigns or Sun Huang. Moving on, we have Huangdi, also known as the Yellow Emperor. He was a great leader, and many tribes pledged their allegiance to him. Huangdi teamed up with other tribes to defeat Yendi in the Battle of Banchun, solidifying the foundation of Chinese civilization. He also defeated Zhuyo, unifying the 3 major forces and forming the Huaxia ethnic group. Huangdi's descendant, Zhuanshu, was another hero. He dealt with the rebellion of Gonggong, the water god, who crashed into Buzhou Mountain, causing the sky to collapse. Nuwa came to the rescue and repaired the sky with multicolored stones. Zhuanshu passed the throne to Diku, who then passed it to Yao. Yao faced the calamity of 10 sons, and he tasked the archer Houyi with shooting down 9 of them. After a drought, there was a great flood. Yao sought the help of Gun to control the flood, but he failed. Yao then passed the throne to Shun, who found Yu to control the flood successfully. Yu's methods worked, and he became known as Yu the Great. He passed by his home 3 times without entering, focusing entirely on his work. Shun then passed the throne to Yu, making Yao, Shun, and Yu famous for their merit-based succession, known as the abdication system. Huangdi, Zhuanshu, Diku, Yao, and Shun are known as the 5 emperors. Together with the 3 sovereigns, they laid the foundation for Chinese civilization. When Yu took the throne, he reformed the tribal system into a state called Xia, marking the beginning of a new chapter in Chinese history.